Welcome back to Call of the Outdoors with Lai. Don't let the sun fool you here. It's just peeking through the clouds, but it's been really cloudy this morning. A little bit of drizzle as well. So with the sky the way it is, I imagine that today fishing should be good through the entire day. There's a snag really close up along the bank here, so I can't cast out too far. That snag is a drop off. It literally goes from a few feet down to like maybe 10-15 feet, just right up along the bank. So what I'm trying to do is, if you can imagine, if this is the shallow end and then there's a drop off, I'm trying to be right here along the edge before the drop off. If the rod to the left, if that one, whoa. Oh, yep, he's on. He's still on. He's still on. Wow, what a shocker. Very thin fish. I think this might be a keeper. That one really caught me off guard. Look at it. This is what a spawned out fish looks like. Look at his tummy. It's just a straight skinny fish. There's no more girth to it. I actually think this is a 19-inch fish. Let me just go ahead and measure it. I'm thinking it's 19, so we'll see. This is iffy here. About 18 and a half. Let me put them down to get a more accurate measurement here. had to measure this a couple of times, but this is actually almost 19 inches. Really skinny fish. This tells you that they've spawned out. But we got our first keeper of the day here. It's about 11:30. So we've been out here for about an hour and maybe 15 minutes or so. Here we go. One more to go. You guys may have noticed I'm actually using Pileworms today. The bait shop was out of bloodworms, so we're going with Pileworms today. And as you can see, it catches fish as well. So let's get this one back in and see if we can catch our second one here. There you go. Again, we're casting really close here. The reason I'm casting as close as I am, again, is I'm trying to avoid a drop off that is like right in front of me. It's too steep of a drop that if I cast to the drop off and I'm reeling it back, I always catch the ledge, the top of the drop off. So I'm trying to get it on the high side before it actually dips down. So one down, one more to go. It's still on it. I want you guys to take a quick look, keep a close look on the rod tip. I think the fish is on there. It's probably a small one. It's still moving. I'm gonna bring it out here. Yeah, there was something small playing with it. The first bite was really good though. The first takedown. Let me put some more bait on it here. We know there's fish in the area now. Bait's still on there. Nothing has touched this one. Time to cast this one closer, just like that one that got us the fish. So the fish are closer. That's the adjustment we're making. They're not out there, they're closer to the bank. Watch how close this cast is. Somebody from across the ways might see how far I cast it out and think I'm crazy, but again, you gotta adjust to the location that you're fishing at and try to find where the fish is at, whether they're close or they're far. Once you figure out that pattern, try to put both rods in the same area so you get more chances of getting bites on both. So let's see if this pays out for us by moving both rods closer in. The bites have stopped. I think the water's actually coming up. The tide's coming up right now, so I'm anticipating that it should get better. Yes, I had to put the jacket back on. This weather is confusing the heck out of me. It'll get hot when the sun's out, and all of a sudden it gets really chilly and windy, so I got to put the jacket on before I get sick. I think it's also confusing the heck out of the fish as well, because the fish are nowhere to be found right now. It's been about an hour of nothing, not even little nibbles or anything like that, so I'm not sure what's gonna happen now, but I'm gonna continue to fish, and I hope you stay tuned and see if the action picks up. I might have to try something different, cast to even different areas or something, but right now it's really slow. All right, it's desperate times now, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast actually into the drop off. I've been getting my setup back when I'm stuck on the ledge, but so I think it's just mud. But since it's not biting up close, I'm gonna throw it into the ledge, into the drop off, excuse me, and hopefully if we get a bite and we get a fish, that'll make it a little bit easier for us to get our rig over the ledge of the drop off. So we're gonna risk it. That's deep. Even for my 6-ounce weight, that took a while to drop. Keep my fingers crossed, we catch a fish instead of a snag. Those were great bites right there. We're waiting for the bigger bite though. Man, we needed the one that is just stick. I mean, It looks like it's kind of paying off by casting into the drop off. We just got to get that keeper now. We need the big bite. It's been a while since I caught a 40-inch striper. Maybe I'll catch another one today, huh? Oh, that's a big one. That's a keeper right there, y'all. That's a keeper. Oh. Ooh, and we're on the snag. Again, this was on the dirt. Let's see if I can get this one out here. I think there's a small fish on here. Oh, nope. Missed them. It's weird because that dynamic of being off of like the ledges like this where my hand is, and then you got your bait at the bottom, it always kind of, I don't know, it creates a weird tension on the line, even after the bite sometimes. And I think that's what happened here. So, whoo, that got my heart pumping though. Let's get it back there. Let's risk it all. Bait it up. Let's get back in that drop off. Still dropping, still dropping, still dropping. There he goes. That's how long it took to sink to the bottom. And remember, I have 6-ounce weight too. The bites on this rod is just so much better. It just seems like the fish are bigger. Oh, now this one's trying to step up its game. Oh, that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh. Oh my goodness. See, this is what I mean by fishing the drop off. That was a huge rod bend. I don't know what's going on. I think I could feel the fish on here. There it is. Came off the hook right at the bank. Right at the bank. Whew. Whew. That's a lot of work to get this bad boy out. I think this is a keeper, another spawned out fish here. Thinking this is probably like 20 inches. It's 18 and a half. It's another small keeper. Measure it again here. Nah, it's about 19 inches. Where my thumb is 19. So hey, that worked out for us, didn't it? Like I said, it's a drop off, and that was a really great bite too. But as you can see, it got stuck right at that drop off, because remember, we're trying to bring it in diagonally up towards the bank, which is to my left, and every time you come up, it's a steep drop off, so the weight is getting stuck in the mud of that steep wall. And so with my heavier duty line, I have 65-pound braid, 25-pound leader, I can kind of drag it out. But you saw how much of a struggle that was even for me to try to drag that out. So, but here we go. Another keeper. We're done. It was difficult, but we accomplished our goal. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here's today's catch. Not the biggest keepers in the world. They're both, one is 18 and a half, the other one's about 19 inches. They're both spawned out. Small keepers. These are actually gonna taste the best. The smaller the keepers are, the better they taste. When it gets too big, it doesn't taste that good. So, 2 small keepers. I'm happy about it because it was a lot of work, but I made it happen. I'm glad that you guys joined me, and hopefully this trip has taught you guys a few things about adjusting to the waters that you're fishing. Pretty much all through Sacramento River, you're gonna catch them, but you do have to adjust to the waters that you're fishing to find them. And once you find them, it's just a matter of time. And again, today I was using Pileworms, and so you know, you don't need to use bloodworms. I know they're expensive, but Pileworms will work. There you go. I'll see you guys in the next video.